Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I did want to preface and say that I am currently a little bit sick. I'm pretty much just congested right now, but just by hearing myself talk, I feel like I know you guys can kind of hear it in my voice, so I did want to just say that that's why I sound like that. My apologies. I just got back from one of my longer trips the other day, and I'm actually leaving for a quick, 2-night trip with my friends tomorrow, and I haven't even unpacked from my last trip yet, so I feel like I just kind of need to unpack, clear out some stuff that I just have laid out everywhere. Also, it is officially August, which means school starts in basically 5 weeks for me, but I know a lot of people start school this month, so we're gonna do some back to school prep as well. I want to take it easy today so that I can still rest and continue to get better. I think I've gotten a cold twice in the past month. I don't really know why, and it's always happened right when I'm traveling, either going somewhere or coming home. Luckily the colds aren't too bad. It's mainly just congestion, but it's pretty annoying, especially in the summer. I hate being sick in the summer, and also I feel like I just look so pale from being sick. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna tackle my clothes and everything so that I can get it all washed. I've been trying to do various back to school themed videos as we are getting closer to the school year, since I know a lot of people start in August. One of my recent ones was how I set up my iPad and my Notion, which is basically how I keep track of all of my academics and everything related to school digitally. But I am also a planner girly. I love a physical planner to write in for my daily to-dos and everything. It really does just help me stay on track. So I went ahead and bought my planner for this year. It's from Target, and this is the pattern on it. I've never had this type of planner from Target before, so I'm excited to try it out. It comes with stickers, a little pocket divider. It's an academic calendar, so it only has July through June, which is perfect. Every month has its own little tab, and then each month you have the calendar and then the individual sections for each day in the week. And I figured we'd take some time to kind of decorate it. This planner has a clear cover, and then the design is this inner laminated piece, so I figured we could cover it in stickers so that it would be more personalized. I love collecting stickers. I have since I was younger. And I have a problem where I love collecting stickers, but I hate using them. So they just kind of sit in this little pouch, and I genuinely have so many. I also have some on my laptop that I might want to use. So my goal today is to use as many as I can to really decorate this planner. I've talked about having an iPad for college in many YouTube videos. I literally just posted basically a whole video about it, and honestly I think it's one of my biggest suggestions as something to get for college, specifically because with the right accessories you can literally transform it and use it for so many different things, whether that be handwriting notes on your iPad or typing notes. You can do both of those with just a single iPad, and I've partnered with ESR for this part of today's video to show you guys 2 of their iPad accessories that really transform the game when it comes to using your iPad in college. First, I want to show you guys their Flex keyboard case. This case has a detachable keyboard, so you can type with it connected or not connected to the iPad, and even when the keyboard is disconnected, you can still type with it using Bluetooth. The case also has a stable and adjustable magnetic triangular stand, and the keyboard has a larger trackpad that gives you smoother control. Whether you need to click, zoom, or scroll, the trackpad is super smooth. And overall, this case is super lightweight. It has a very long-lasting battery, and it has an integrated pencil holder, which is just perfect. And the next accessory that I'm showing you is the ESR Geo Digital Pencil. I prefer to handwrite my notes versus typing, so I absolutely love these. This pencil connects via Bluetooth. It has a real-time battery display, and it has shortcut buttons. And with the Bluetooth, you can easily find this pencil after connecting it to Apple's Find My app. This pencil features palm rejection, tilt sensitivity, and a 1.5mm tip for detailed writing and drawing. And overall, this pencil is a more cost-effective alternative to the Apple Pencil Pro ESR Geo Digital digital pencil is only $32.99, and you can enjoy the same Find My Location feature. They also come in super cute colors. These products are perfect accessories for your iPad for this back to school season because it gives you so much flexibility with how you want to use your iPad, whether you want to write or type, and it just makes everything so much easier. So I would highly suggest you go check out ESR. I will have them linked in my description down below. Make sure you guys go shop them for this back to school season. I am very proud of this one. I love decorating things with stickers. Like last year I covered my MacBook with stickers. I have a separate little journal that I have that I also decorated with stickers, but I think this might be my favorite thing so far. So here's what it looks like. I wanted to cover as much as possible. It's not that I hate the background or anything, I just love the look of covering it with stickers, and I feel like it just gives it so much more color and personality. I did keep the little gold embellishment visible of the years. I took some stickers from my MacBook from last year because I'm doing a different look for my MacBook this year. I'm getting a new case, so you'll see that in a future video. And then I took some of my stickers that I just had stashed. So to quickly run through it, I'll open the cover so you guys can see a little more clearly. I have my Bobby Good sticker. I wanted to get more into coloring again. I love like coloring and arts and crafts, so I got a Bobby Goods coloring book and it came with this super cute sticker, so I put that on there. This is a Calm Society, which was an organization I was part of last year. A Glossier sticker. This is an Art of Espresso sticker. It's from a cafe on campus that I love. I cut a little wildflower sticker for this pink one. This is a Brandy sticker, another Brandy sticker. This one I think is from Every Jewels, and I trimmed it a little bit so it would fit nicer. I have no idea where I got this bear one, but I had it on my laptop last year and I thought it was cute, so we put it back on. Another Brandy sticker, and then a little Sunny Angel sticker. Overall, I think it is so cute, and I'm so excited to use it. Each month has its own tab, but to keep track of like which week I'm on, I decided just to use a little rose gold paper clip that I found in my desk. I feel like it's just a lot simpler than like a post-it note or something. It doesn't really like stick out, and it's really easy to just find at the top and flip to the right page. So yeah, this is the completed planner. I'm so excited to use this, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on how I use it and how it keeps me productive. While we're on the topic of school, I actually have a little bit of schoolwork to do. I'm currently taking one class over the summer. It's for my writing GE credit. For my college, we have to take 5 quarters of this writing sequence, which it's basically like a history writing sequence. So I decided to take one of the quarters over the summer just so I could speed up the process of getting that done. And basically, besides lectures and like a weekly discussion board, the main part of the class is writing a research paper over the 10 weeks over the summer. And to help us do that, we got put into groups with people that have similar like research topics, and every few weeks we have to do like a Zoom meeting with them to kind of check in on our research, talk about what we've learned, and also talk about a weekly reading. So my meeting is in about an hour and 15 minutes, and since I've been traveling, I haven't had a ton of time to work on this stuff recently, so I'm going to take some time now and prep for that meeting. So to kind of just like recap some of my research and like what I'm going to talk about, and then also go over the reading that we have to discuss in the meeting. And I think we have to like pick out a quote or something from that, so I'm gonna work on that so that I'm prepared for my meeting. I've gotten a few questions about the class that I'm taking over this summer, so I figured I would take a second as I'm working on the class to answer a few questions. The main question I got is just, why am I taking a summer class? And there's kind of a longer reason behind it. Basically, when I planned out all my classes for my entire college journey, I realized from my last year of college I didn't want to have to take as many classes each quarter. In order to do that, I literally only had to take one class over one summer for all of college. And for that, I was going to take Spanish since I had already taken my first Spanish credit online during the school year, but literally I could not find any colleges that offered my certain credit of Spanish over the summer. I wanted to save my major and minor classes for when I'm actually in school because I feel like that's a little bit more important, and my only GEs left were my 2 quarters of my writing requirement. Mind you, I've already taken 3 quarters in person, so I know how the class works, I know how to write the papers, and so I decided let me just take one of these writing requirements over the summer. A lot of people were asking about how expensive it is, and I will say it's definitely more expensive to take over the summer, especially since I'm taking it at UC San Diego. Unfortunately, there's no other equivalent course that I could take at like a community college that would cover it, so it definitely is a little bit more expensive, but honestly I feel like it'll be worth it. It's asynchronous, it's totally self-guided, and like I said, the main component of it is writing a research paper, which I actually find pretty interesting, and it gives me something to do and be productive with every week without like overloading myself. So I hope that clears up any questions you guys had on like why I'm taking my online class. You definitely do not have to, especially in college, but there definitely are some benefits to it, and I believe that is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!